Hello, Job Doer here, and today's little video is a little bit on the way of a surprise to start with, and one I've been working on for a little bit of time here, and that's what's kind of holding me back on finishing some other projects, because I want to get this one out before I get other stuff done. And this a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of interest here, and what this is about, well, that's weird, is Ghost is up on my camera all of a sudden, is awards. And right now, if you're a YouTuber and if you have 1,000 subscribers or less, you are considered to be a graphite level. And now YouTube, from what I understand, doesn't officially give out a graphite play button. But if you Google it on the YouTube, you can certainly find bunches of people that have either made their own or somehow acquired some. The next level up from 1,000 subscribers is 1,000. So maybe one's 999, maybe one's 1,001. But anyways, it's the opal level. So that'd be something to check out. And then if you can get a 10,000 or below, or hit the 10,000 mark, I believe it is, yeah, you're bronze level after 10,000. Now then, if you get 100,000 subscribers, which is quite nice, you'll be getting you could get a silver YouTube play button. Now, when I say you could, I think there are people that have 100,000 subscribers and they don't get them because I think your channel has to, jump through certain hoops, cross certain T's and dot I's, whatever, with YouTube. And so then, if you're approved, and I think you have to maybe go out and say, "Hey, give me a play button," and they turn back and say, "Okay, sure, your channel's great. Here you go." I think that's it. I don't know. But if you have 1 million or above, you get a gold play button. If you can make 10 million, which people have done it, you get the diamond play button. And then if you can get 50 million people to follow you around and subscribe to your channel, which is actually probably the population of most countries out there, you get a custom button. It was coined the Ruby play button only because one individual received that first. He got his 50 million followers, and I think they helped create it, and it came out a ruby color, so he's like, Ruby play button, or maybe everyone else is like that. But then, guess what? The second person to achieve, or group, achieve 50 million subscribers, they got, I think it's Crystal. I think it's like Clear, something like that, play button. And it's also designed, it's custom though, so it's designed to their logo. And that's pretty neat. And guess what? I think both these individuals that got the 50 million mark have also passed the 100 million mark, which seems quite surprising, but whatever. And they got the red diamond, and that's pretty cool. Same thing. You could look for the videos on that or Google pictures on it. So red diamond. Now, what I'm doing here is fanfare. Is I am going to be creating an award for the Odd Job Doer, and it's going to be on a plaque. It's going to be very fancy looking, for cheaply made, and I'll show you here what I'm going to do. So basically, I'm in a program called Publisher, and I think you can do it in Paint, whatever. And basically, I got my logo from my channel. I'm going to put that up here. I'm going to put some words up here at the top. I'm going to bring in a picture here. Let me see if I got a picture. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this now. Pictures from file, and I'm going to find a picture here. It's a picture of me, actually, and there I am. So let me bring that in there, and I'm going to design this here up, and I'm going to put some stats there. So some of the stats, let's see, I reached this mark. I'm officially doing this mark for my 100th video on December 10th of 2019. At this time, I have a whole 27 subscribers, and so yeah, I may never see a silver play button. I may never see golden, Well, if I never see silver, I'll definitely not see golden. And so I may never get a play button from YouTube, because if you really think about it, you know, YouTube has this open market of videos. You can put whatever you want out there. People watch it, and you know, they get money by revenue ads on watching, you know, by putting this out in the videos. And so, yeah, it's kind of an odd system, because I know I've seen some videos where it's like, you know, people run around, you know, blowing stuff up, doing things, maybe that could be entertaining, but slightly moronic. And, you know, at the beginning of those videos, they're like, hey, you know, buy my truck. And I'm thinking, the majority of people watching this video probably can't afford that truck. They're watching the video because it's fun and entertaining, but they don't want to buy a truck, right? So I don't know. I don't know about their business model. One day it might just all go away. Who knows? Until then, though, I got, like I said, 27 subscribers. I'm thankful for 27 of you. You know who you are, because I don't, apparently. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it does pop up saying who subscribed, and I'm like, cool. And there are times it's like, I got a subscriber and like no names attached to it. So I'm like, is it a bot? I doubt it. How could a bot subscribe to me? Don't they have things against that? So at this point, total views, I have 24,942, which even surprises me. But, you know, that's nice. And total watch times, so I put this all in a little sticky here. This is the only script I've used in a long time, if ever. But total watch time is 784.6 hours, right? And well, I'm going to list this in here as well as my top 5 videos. So my top one, which is the most the most viewed video of mine, is my trenching video for an electric job, right? How to trench for an electric job. I don't know what the deal is, but I've got a whole 15,000, I think 222 views from that. My next one is finishing an 100 amp electric installation for a wall panel, and that has 3,732 views. I had showcased a Beauty and the Beast cup from a trip. We went to Disneyland. I was able to purchase one of these cups, and I guess at the time they were rare. I don't know if they are now, but they sold out. And even at that day, people were like, hey man, I'll give you like $100 for those cups. And I'm like, no, I'm going to take it home and put it on a shelf and look at it if we do a video on it. But for that Beauty and the Beast cup, it gained me 2,151 views. And then I had a little bit of a washer, wash machine drainage issue at a place. So I had a video of how to craftily drain the wash machine, and that's down to 645 views. And last of the list of my top 5 is a Melissa and Doug magic trick, the predict a number magic cards, which that's down to 323 views. So all this information I'm going to shove in this thing. I'm going to, this I don't know what it's called, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to arrange it better, you know, do some finagling here, and yeah, you guys didn't know how it looked like, right? And I'm going to print it out on a cardstock, 8 by, what, 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So let me work on that, and then guess what? I will be also creating a, I don't know if it's a play button, but I'm going to say like a metal, some kind of thing to put on this plaque, right? I'm going to put it down here somewhere. I don't know, it's going to be neat, but not too neat. Alright, let me get this done, and I'll be back. So I get to this point here, and I print off the copier to see how it looks, and I was like, too much, so I shrunk some parts down, moved some stuff around, and made a bottom part here. And I think now it's going to be ready to print. So I'll print it, and then I'll go out into the lab and work on the next part of this. Alright, so now we're here in the lab, and as you can see, I did a little relief carving here on this piece of wood. And you know, it's not that great, but I did it by hand, actually with a chisel. Chiseled it out, and I'll show you here. Right, this kind of chisel, normal. And you know, I'd like to get into wood carving one of these days, but it's not the day. But I did this relief molding, what it's called, and it has a little message here, which is hard to see right now. And now, I don't know if this process has been done before, if I'm the first one to invent something, which I kind of doubt it. But if you know what this is called, put down the comments below here of the video of what I'm about to do. I think it's either called overlay molding, or I don't know. But basically, I got that there, and I'm going to take me a decent size of aluminum foil here, right? And I'm just going to try to press it right into this mold, get every little nook and cranny filled in. And what am I going to do next? I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to fold it this way, trying to keep that layer topped up, and press down. And I might as well do it this way too at the bottom. You notice I have the shiny side up now. So the shiny side is at the bottom of that mold. And then I'm going to fold this here over, like so, all the way over to the other side. And I'm going to kind of work the corners in, work that side in, work this part here up and in. And if you get a little, try not to let it go too much, but if you get a little extra pounding, got me this little mallet here, actually sludge. So I'm going to just finagle this back and forth, and basically try to get all this aluminum into this space here. Alright, get this side down first. Now it's kind of bunching up so I can give it some pressing. And like I said, somewhere, somehow, someone must have done this before me, but who knows. So, press that in like so. Start working back on this other side. Fold it back this way. I'm going to just go ahead and crumple this up to a nice little ball. I know some people are saying you could have put a baked potato in there, or a potato and bake it, but no, this is a much better idea. Let's see, get this thing here. Am I still on camera? Whoop. There. And make a bunch of layers with this stuff. Alright, so we get like so. Get some of this going. Right. And last but not least for this fun time of fun is I'll get another plate and smash on top here. Right? Yeah. So another plate. Give a little press down, and now I'm going to very finely get in here with the camera away and just kind of curl in the edges. So let me get this thing here set aside somewhere where it won't cause any damage and fall over and make a mess. Tripods. Right. Get it in there. Alright, so we'll just kind of fold this over, get a little pound down. Try to get it all in that mold that I created. Let's see this side here. And with any luck, this is actually going to be something neat. So, see about that side there. A little this way. Check the far end now, because I think the far end's having issues. Oh yeah, far end's having a bunch of issues. There we go, shape that up. Get something like that. Put this board on top. And yeah, if you're really good at math or so, you can go ahead and calculate that this thing here, the mold, was about 1/8 of an inch deep all the way around. It's, I don't know, 2.5 by 3 maybe, 3.5, with some relief etching done, about 1/8 of an inch deep. And so you take the sheet of the width, the thickness of this aluminum foil, and just go ahead and, see how much volume this thing would take up, right? Now then, we're done with that. I think it's nice and flat. Now here comes the fun part. Pop this thing out. Ah, not so bad. And if you look at it real closely, it's a little hard to tell. Right? It actually says, or should say, V100 on it. Granted, I could have made a better mold here. Maybe if I whipped out with a Dremel or something really engraved in there. But nah, I didn't care. This here's nice. Looks shiny. It's something. Has a little heft to it. And yeah. I could put it back in there and try to smash it down some more, which I think I'll do. Because it feels a little bubbly still. But otherwise, make sure when you put it back in there you get it right back where it came out of. You don't want to double dye it. There we go. So I'll smash that down more, and then we'll get to the next step of this award creating. Okay, so now what we did is we got the printed out award thing here, and we took this little mounting block and did a little. We kind of squared it up, got in the middle here, bottom, and got it just a little bit around the extra for that, but not bigger than this right here. You see, and take the little razor knife and see if I can get this thing cut out without crumpling everything up. So, do like so. It helps to have like a little plastic cutting board or something on the back side. Meanwhile, over here I have a glue gun warming up. This has a little bit of a hobby and crafts like to it, right? Alright. And one more should make this complete. Okay. Safely put that away. Take this up. Pop this out. Alright, so we got this part here done. Ready for it to be mounted. And the next part would be, did I mention when you carve in the relief? I already did. When you carve, you want it to go backwards. So when you put a relief on, this reads forward. So now, set this aside and get rid of this. Okay. Mount. Metal. Right? Pretty simple here. Put the mount there. Metal's going to go on top. Get this glue gun cannon here. And let's see if I can do this without gluing my fingers or anything else. Make sure I got the right way. Okay. And we'll do a... Let's see, this thing on? Yep, it's on. There we go. Blurp. A little circle like so. Yeah. Set that aside. And get this right here and press it down lightly. Alright, make sure your thing's nice and level. I can feel the warmth of the glue coming through this paper and stuff, so hopefully it holds. Alright, we'll set that back there and take care of this glue gun before it drips everywhere. I don't need that anymore. Right. And right, so secure the glue gun over here. This thing is done there. Now then, I'll let this cool and finish up the rest of this award. Alright, so I have a little shadow box here, and this is how I'm going to finish it up. So the shadow box comes with some mounts here for Velcro. So I got to peel this thing off the back of this. Right. And oh, my pillar's not working. Alright, and stick it to this right here. Alright, nice and fancy. Don't press too hard, you don't want to smash the front of this. So got that part done. And then on the back of the paper award that I print on cardstock, so it's a little rigid, I will put more of this stuff down. Right? And this might be a mistake, but who knows. We just want to sit in the box and not run around. Maybe use some contact cement, maybe not. We'll find out in the future if this is a acid-free product or not, which it probably isn't. So it'll make brown spots appear eventually. Alright, and I got one more here for the middle. Okay, now I'll put together. So I have this piece of here, Velcro stuff, and find out which way's top. And I'll flip this thing over and get it centered up in the middle to the best if I can. Seems a little bit bigger, but this box is supposed to be 4 and 8 by 8.5 by 11. Let's see. I'll finagle this here, get the small details done, and alright, now for the finished product. I had to actually cut down the paper, and so when you cut down paper and you're trying to frame it, you cut down, you know, if you want a 1/4 inch off the whole width, you cut down 1/8 on this side, 1/8 on that side, so you keep your image still centered. And with much ado, here we go. This award here, given to the Odd Job Doer, right? In recognition of 100 videos created, given December 10th, 2019, with 27 subscribers, and I thank you all who subscribed. And you know, I got the overall views in there, and I got the white glove because it's fancy, right? And best of all, look at that, right? 100 video play button type of thing. So I accept this, and who knows? You know, if you are a YouTuber, and if you're not making that, you know, 100,000 subscriber mark or 10 million subscriber mark, don't feel bad. You know, just keep working at it and doing videos. You know, do what you do. Hope you're not investing your whole life into it. You know, just keep it you know, on the level, and whatever. You know, have fun with it. That's what I suggest. I mean, do people make livings at YouTube? Sure, but there's a whole lot more people who don't make a living at YouTube. They're just doing it for fun or educational purposes, you know, or to get their thing out there. You know, I hope that if anyone does, you know, watch my videos and you know, see some information that they like, that they'll, you know, hit that thumbs up button on it, or subscribe. Maybe invite some other people to subscribe. And you know, in the future, who knows? Maybe I'll do another 100 videos. I definitely will finish up the videos I'm working on, which is I think that home theater remodel I'm still working on, and some other stuff. Plenty of cookbooks to go through. Maybe some more magic. You know, whatever. But and you know what? When the 200th video comes around, I probably won't do this. This is neat, right? There's a lot of cheesy awards out there. This here's my cheesy award. So, Odd Job Doer, thanks for watching, and subscribe, or like it, or give me some comments on what you think I should do next. Otherwise, though, have at it. And, the one thing I did see about this, no, I'll leave it at that. I can do a rant or rave about YouTube, about users, about what people view and stuff, but why bother? Because I got my award. So, Odd Job Doer, thanks for watching, and see you on the internet sometime.